Dolly
I'll
Bloom.
hit that one more time.
Dolly Bloom wants to hit it one more time. You know what we got
Chilling
here?
with Willie.
This is called cherry KoolAid.
Nice.
From back in the day, remember we kids used to drink that KoolAid?
Mm-hmm.
How can you forget KoolAid? I mean, remember that big punch bowl guy with the big happy face that would just jump out? Like,
Hey, KoolAid.
yeah, with both hands waving and just like, you gotta try this flavor. Because that's like, he's on TV. He's gonna tell you what to do. And it's hard not to pick up that little packet, you know? It's on like that grocery shelf. You just like mix it in with a little bit of water and it's like KoolAid. This is cherry flavor. Too bad you guys can't smell it, but it's like, oh my goodness. I smell
Oh my gosh. It smells really, really good.
that.
It smells just like cherry, yeah.
Cherry.
It does smell like cherry. Mm-hmm.
Dolly, you travel on that Southwest Chief?
Southwest Chief? Yeah.
You know, it goes to Chicago. Like, luckily they legalized too. I heard in Chicago. Like,
oh, that's right, in Illinois.
yeah, so you could chief in Chicago. But you're going. Is Wisconsin legal yet, or they're just like a no?
No, they're not.
Oh, they're like a dry state, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are they thinking about it? Or
I think so. I think
are they like
yeah.
scratching their heads?
Yeah, they're like Illinois' neighbor, so.
So they're kind of like, oh, what's neighbor doing? Like that's kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
Are they kind of like putting the cross up on them or something? Like
no, not like Utah. Ooh.
Utah? Oh, the Mormons? Oh, because the Mormons.
Utah's like, there's no.
It's like the hammer state.
Yeah.
They
No marijuana on our freeway.
Oh, that's. I don't think marijuana should be on freeways.
Well, it just was saying. It was just like, you know.
Oh, on the sign.
Yeah, sign.
Oh, so they advertise. They're like.
Yeah, as soon as you it's a you cross the border from Colorado to I think it's Utah.
Oh, cause they know Colorado's like.
Yeah, was it Utah or Wyoming? No, I don't want. I want to say it's not Utah. It's Kansas.
Oh, Kansas for sure.
Mhm.
I got a ticket in Kansas for speeding.
Oh wow.
Even though there's like no stop signs, lights, or cars. And he pulled me over for speeding. I'm like, there's nothing but corn.
What was the speed limit though?
There's cornrows here. I don't know. He told me I was going 80 something, or the speed limit was like 70. I'm like, this ain't even a city. Like, I think they had an exit, their town, like one exit. And it's like you blink your eye and you're just like cornrows again, you know what I mean? Like, so I must have blinked my eye because I'm like, I usually see cops if I don't blink my eye. But he was like hiding in some cornrows, I want to say, but I guess he was hiding somewhere good. Like, and he came out with like, hey boy, like, you know, you're speeding over here. I'm like, oh man, like, I'm trying to, you know, not be stuck here at nighttime. Like, God forbid, like, children of the corn coming, you know. So he's like, I'm just gonna give you a ticket and you could be on your way. I'm like, no way.
Bro, stop.
He's like, but after this, you can go ahead and speed over there. Like, I'm like, oh.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, so careful on those speed traps. I think that's.
We got a viewer.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Well, what were we talking about here? So we were talking about the FEMA caskets, and because Willie had never heard about them.
What's that?
So I said, have you heard about the FEMA caskets? Because this coronavirus, to me, is like those caskets are maybe meant for, you know, all the when it gets really bad. I think it's gonna get really bad.
Are you serious? It's gonna get really
I
bad?
think it's gonna get bad, and I think it's gonna be like a death toll.
Like, what does that mean, actually?
I mean, in
Like,
China, there's a death toll like 2,000.
oh, so that's when it gets really bad, right? Like,
Well, I don't know. I'm
it's
saying
like,
it's bad. One person is bad enough to me.
that's, yeah, it's pretty sad because we don't really know what's going on over there.
Yeah, but
Like, there's no news really.
I don't know. I think it's I think maybe it was man-made.
I want to know what's going on the cruise ships, or like, they don't do interviews, or
Yeah, and they have the one off of San Francisco held back.
do
They're
they?
not letting them on land.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? But I think that the FEMA caskets are probably for what the next big um sweep.
Mm,
You know,
that's
like the
true.
Spanish flu. You heard of the Spanish flu?
Was that in Spain?
It was everywhere. It was bad.
Oh, but it probably came from Spain.
Like they were saying that people were turning blue,
Mhm.
and it was hard to tell what kind of race they were because they were blue, like because of the oxygen, their oxygen or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
wow.
So what are we gonna do? Just post up in here and hide out and
Yeah, that's what most of the solution is, I heard, is like those cities, people don't come out to work or go to big events. They're supposed to just stay home because they don't want to have too much contact with
yeah.
others because they don't even know who has it
I
unless
know, I know.
they fall sick and it's like, oh, I feel sick,
Right.
and then it's like,
Or if they're like,
we're gonna have to test you, like,
uh-huh.
you
Yeah,
know, we're gonna
yeah.
have to test some of these people that look like they're not right
Right.
because they might be coronavirus.
Right. I know, right? What the fuck is that?
And then
That's
it's
weird to
like,
me.
we're gonna have to quarantine you.
Yeah, but
That
the one
means,
guy, what did we read? The one guy didn't have to go. He was able to be home monitored.
but I'm wondering, like, do they charge people now? Like,
They're
do you have insurance? Like, if
right.
like, you better have insurance,
See, yeah.
or you better have
Well,
some
no.
deep
What about that
pockets.
guy that's at home monitor himself? Maybe he doesn't have insurance.
Yeah,
Do you notice how they're making everyone have
that's why
insurance?
they go out like that. No insurance, you just like,
Yeah,
even poor doctors. I heard, like, in
we're
China
dying.
in
Yeah.
the hospital, because I don't know, maybe they just didn't have the right coverage, or I heard there's no vaccine either. Probably something.
Well, there's no cure. There's no
Oh,
cure. I know
so
that, right?
yeah, there's no way around it right now.
There's no cure. I mean, how can they have testing if they don't have a cure or if they don't know? I mean, it's weird.
Because people like,
And the timing on it is really weird. Why is it? Why did it? Why is it around the presidential debate and stuff like that? Huh? It's like right when Trump was getting,
you
Trump
think
was getting impeached,
this has
or they were
something to
trying to impeach Trump.
do with like all this voting or vote?
All that shit, yeah.
Really?
The timing.
The timing,
Well, the
huh?
impeachment trial for Donald Trump. I think that was why it was. I don't know. I think it was timed. It's just. I think it was time. But well, time will tell. I guess. Time will tell for sure. I guess. But I heard there was uh, one case in L.A.
Yeah.
Oh no, there was one lady in L.A. West L.A. who has it, and one person in Wisconsin. I think there's a map.
Really?
Yeah, I think the toll has gotten bigger. I'm sure.
Mm.
But I'm traveling, and hope I don't get the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Need some holy water, something.
Right.
Yeah.
That might work, huh?
There you go. Travel safe. Make sure you don't go to no big places. Like,
What are the symptoms?
I think feverish, like dizziness or being tired,
Oh, California has 114 coronavirus cases.
coughing.
LA County has 14. Here is what you need to know.